Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Monday edition
Another Monday edition.
of Coffee with the Masons. And this time we're drinking
Yes.
coffee. I love the wintertime.
What
We
kind of
can
coffee
drink-
were we having?
This is the instant coffee.
From Aldi's?
The dark the medium roast instant that you can't put more than you're supposed to in the cup
That's good.
because it'll vapor like it. Ooh, yeah.
So we've been rambling and using our own words, and I saw a quote on YouTube today from Yes Theory, and I like the quote, and it got me the idea of let's just come up with some words that we like and share them and discuss them.
Yeah, yeah.
And if we can swing in some recovery tips or some addiction tips while we're at it,
The very first one I'm reading is going to be:
hit us.
every great journey ever made in life started with a single step.
Ooh.
No matter what, it was always one step. So, how does that tie into recovery? Take that first step to putting it down. Recovery is fun when you get into it. Yeah, it's kind of boring at first and it's kind of scary, but it's actually kind of fun. I'm the same.
At day 120.
I'm the same grumpy dude that I always have been, but there's fewer dents in the truck.
All right.
Yeah.
Give us another one.
Okay, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, you said that. What does that mean to you?
Means that if you think you can do it, you can do it. If you think you can't do it, there's no way you're going to be able to do it.
Okay.
Hmm?
The quote from Yes Theory that I saw was, "Don't nourish your fears more than you nourish your hopes."
Nice.
I like that. That was very.
What does that mean to you?
Spend more time and mental energy in nourishing the positive aspects of your life instead of the negative aspects.
I like that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is my favorite one. This is one that my dad said years and years ago. It's better to keep quiet and be thoughtful than to open up your mouth and remove all doubt.
Sounds like something you'd read in the Bible.
Mm-hmm. Slow to speak, quick to listen.
Mm-hmm. Here's one. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
This is the day. This is the
118:24.
day that the Lord has made. That the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will rejoice and be glad in it. We sing that in church.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Share one.
Life's baggage is much easier to carry if you allow someone to grab the other side and walk with you.
I totally agree with that. Mm-hmm. Is he starting that stuff?
That's what woke me up this morning.
Oh my God!
I was sleeping like I was in a coma. And then he was...
He's just going to meow. Go.
Okay, I'm going to read the next one.
Read the next one.
God has stored within our minds and personalities great potential strength and ability. Prayer helps us tap and develop these powers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So how do you hone your gifts from God? Pray.
I like that.
Pray.
I like to pray before any major decision or when I'm coping with an issue. Lots of issues.
What else you got?
I got this one from Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu.
SUNTZU.
TZU.
Sun Tzu. He was a brilliant Chinese general.
I thought he was from Texas.
Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what that means, but pretend inferiority. That means act like you're lower than him and encourage his...
right, then if you have an enemy and you're fixing to go into battle...
Oh, the art of war.
The art of war.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If you're pretending to be like a B team instead of the A team, then the A team gets all big in the head, and then they don't bring their A game, and the B team will beat them. Mm-hmm. To put that in a football analogy.
Yeah. Let them think they have the upper hand, and then
bam,
kick them
right in the kisser.
Yeah, pow.
Okay.
I have two more.
Okay.
A strong man is one who is able to intercept at will the communication between the senses and the mind.
Mm-hmm. You got some deep ones there.
Yeah. The last one's the favorite one that I wrote down.
We're not done.
Okay.
My turn. This one from my dad. He who has the gold makes the rules.
I thought it was he who had the sandwiches.
he who has the food controls everything.
True, especially
Food is power.
Well, not in this house.
Shh. We won't say anything more about food.
He who has the food has to give part of it to the dog.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
All right.
This is my last one.
Last one.
One who gains strength by overcoming obstacles possesses the only strength that can overcome adversity.
What does that mean to you?
Means that if I have the strength to overcome obstacles in my way, then that's all that it's ever going to be. Adversity is nothing more than another obstacle.
Okay.
To me.
I have one here. There can't be a crisis next week. My schedule is already full. Mm-hmm. Henry Kissinger. So
I have another one from Roger Mason.
Roger
but
Mason?
It's not life changing.
Okay, go ahead.
He told me, and I quote,
"That's going to leave a mark."
Nope. He said, "Boy," he said, "I'm not telling you I'm a bad man, but if you ever see me fighting a bear, you better jump in and help the bear." My
wait.
My dad is one that went to a bar when he was in the Marine Corps with a friend of his that I played golf with years after my dad died. They went to a biker bar in California in their Marine uniforms, and there was like 6 or 7 bikers in there. And when they walked in, and this was told to me by my dad's friend, they walked in, the bikers started harassing them. So they ordered a beer, but my dad started walking toward the door. Bobby said, "Man," he said, "I was glad he was walking to the door. I was ready to leave." He said, "But when he got to the door, my dad closed the doors and locked them." And Bobby said, he asked my dad, he said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I don't want any of them to get away." Bobby told me my dad cleaned that bar with those bikers. Then sat down and finished his beer.
So I have a quote from Carrie Mason. Oh, I just used your name.
That's okay. Everybody knows me.
Every time I drink tequila, I get a scar.
The last time I drank tequila. The last time. Right there.
Oh, and I have another one. I'm the last boyfriend you'll ever have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got any quotes?
I meant that
too. You been listening?
I do have one, but it was a text quote.
What's that?
ETA 1912.
All right. So there's a rather random selection of words we find interesting or encouraging or thought-provoking. Everything from our daddy to Sun Tzu.
If you take some of these quotes and you just think about them, and anytime you think about something, you're exercising your mind. Mental exercise is imperative.
Rare these days.
Paramount to solid recovery, because what you were putting in your body, what I was putting in my body, damaged our minds. So we need to work our minds out as well as our bodies. So if you nothing else, sit down and grab the Bible and read a verse a day.
So, what else is going on?
What else is going on? I've been out there working my behind off this morning. I got up. I wasn't going to get up this early, but as I was sleeping in my coma, the cat started making this noise that no matter what was outside, he needed to get out there and check it out.
He's got a death grip howl.
Yes, he does, and it sounds like somebody's got something hung up in the gears of a combine, if you know what I mean. And I woke up. I'd probably still be sleeping now if that cat hadn't woke me up. But I got up, got the birds fed, got some coffee made, went out and started working, and I got a lot done today. I still got to split some wood afterwards, and then sit down and do a little bit of sports research, and
I challenged him for his channel to do either a NFL Monday or he's always telling sports related stories about this guy, that guy, this game, that game. I mean, there's a cornucopia of stories that he could tell. So I said, pick one and tell a story.
So, yeah, I'm going to tell a story about my own personal football experience.
His own personal football experience.
I played 2 years of football in high school, and
that was it.
That was it. I wasn't a football guy.
I didn't play football in high school.
You should have.
I played.
You beat people with a hockey stick. You might as well have put on a helmet.
I played tag team football in the local college, and some girl tripped me, and I was like, nah, not playing this.
I was president of the Future Business Leaders of America as a senior in high school.
Okay. All right, off you go then.
I didn't know what I was doing, but yeah, we had fun. So, as we like to do every day, we like to end our videos with some scripture. And this is from the book of Mark, and this is Jesus speaking these words. Book of Mark, chapter 11, verses 23 and 24. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when you pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them.
I don't think that means a new car.
Oh, one new car.
I think it has to. I think it's to do with service.
Georgia beat Auburn.
Related.
Huh.
I think that particular passage is.
Oh, Georgia's in the SEC championship again. Third year in a row.
I think that particular passage is related to service.
Yeah.
In
That's
service of our God.
having the faith of the mustard seed. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so go ahead.
Yeah.
Did you want to share any football? So Georgia's in the playoff.
Georgia is in the SEC championship. We still have one more conference game. We're still number 4 in the playoff rankings. We got one more SEC game and then one more non-conference game against our hated rivals, Georgia Tech. Good, clean, old-fashioned hate. That's what we call it. So 2 more games, and then the SEC championship more than likely is against LSU. But
and LSU came out good this weekend. Didn't
LSU, they're as good as their offense is. Their defense is suspect. I mean, Ole Miss put over 30 points on them, so they can be scored on. We can score on them. It's just a matter of who can score the most. Mm-hmm. But we have a stout, nasty, stingy, bruising, mean, streetwise defense.
Okay. As always, like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Thank you for your time.
Comment if you want. Thumbs
Comment
up,
if you
thumbs
want.
down, and go dogs.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
God bless you guys.
Bye.
Love you.